Greetings, fellow travelers. I am Paarthinax, your feline guide through time. It seems today we've stumbled upon Constantinople 532 AD, 4 years to the worst year in history, in the well-renowned chariot racing hippodrome of the Byzantine Empire. We stand a few moments from the start of the Nika riots, but before we can see some carnage, we'll need some background. In Constantinople, there were 4 factions, each unified under their respective colors. These factions are much like 21st century America's Democrats and Republicans, but pertaining to all facets of life, including, and especially, chariot racing. Over time, these factions absorbed into 2 factions, the Blues and Greens, who absolutely despised each other, leading to many bloody feuds between the two. After one particularly violent confrontation, numerous Blues and Greens were rounded up to be executed, all of which were hung, except 2, a Blue and a Green, whose execution left them hanging but not dead. Cutting these men from their ropes came several monks, who took the 2 to a nearby church for sanctuary. Now united under one goal, the Blues and Greens, these sworn enemies, with all their hatred, filled the stadium with shouts of
Nika, Nika, Nika.
Nika roughly translates to win, victory, or conquer.
Nika, 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 Nika.
Huh?
I think we should leave, my liege.
Yes, that'd be wise.
With growing anger, the crowd climbs from the stands, onto the track, and into the streets. Marching through the streets, the mob set alight the city, destroying much of the city, including the great Hagia Sophia.
What is this ruckus about?
The Blues and Greens are revolting against the Emperor, sir.
Stop!
It seems there's been a misunderstanding, my cool card friends. Our goals seem to be aligned. Might we rethink this?
Shut up!
Kill him.
I'm bleeding. I'm dying. I see the light.
What do we think?
Now under the influence of Justinian's senators, the mob was much more focused and turned towards the palace.
Oh gods.
We have our finest ship ready, my liege. Fearing defeat, Justinian considers fleeing. With almost all hope lost, a voice rises from the chaos. Ahem, the Empress, Theodora. Those who have worn the crown should never survive its loss. Theodora did not want to leave the palace in cowardice, and the ex-male escort did not want to die in any position lesser than the position she was in. As for me, I agree with the adage that the royal purple is the noblest shroud.
She's right. Let us end this robbery once and for all.
Justinian had a plan. That night, as the mob retired to the hippodrome, Justinian sent Narses, a sweet-talking councilman, alone and unarmed, to the hippodrome. Narses then proceeded to buy out a third of the Blues. It was time to strike.
Come on, men. Let's fight him to the last man. Get out of here. Run.
The soldiers swept through the Blues and Greens without mercy, adding up to 30,000 deaths. And the backstabbing senators, well, surprisingly, they weren't executed, and were forced to live the rest of their lives in exile. In the end, the whole situation was a total win for Justinian. With half of the city and Hagia Sophia destroyed, he was able to rebuild it to his own liking. And best of all, from this point on, no one questioned his authority till the day he died.